Hello Scorpio, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Scorpio for the week of September 20th. Now Scorpio, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, just a friendly reminder, Scorpio, the only place you can get anything from me is my website, zaneintuitive.com. Make sure you're using the link below. I'll never ask you for money or ask you for a reading, either via YouTube, email, or Instagram. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. And if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also want to say very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Same goes to my Patreons. All right. Make sure everything's in view and we'll get right into this for you. All right, looks good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Fool. So this is a really powerful card. This is 0, starts off all of the tarot, says that you're about to embark on the hero's journey, or the Fool's journey, if you will, through all of the major arcana. And what's interesting here is you're going to get pretty close to the completion. In fact, some of you are going to have the completion of a journey come in here very soon in the future. Now, the thing about the Fool is they leap forward without attachments, okay? They have their back turned. They have their back turned towards what was, or what could have been, or what was in the past. And that's the key element of the Fool. They are allowing the universe to handle the details while they go on the journey. And so the Fool doesn't really know where they're about to go. And for some of you, this has happened or this is about to happen. And it's incredibly, it's sort of energizing and exciting that you get to do something like this. And so for some of you, this could come in the form of a relationship. For some of you, it could come in the form of a move or a new work opportunity. Right away, in the middle, you have the Knight of Cups. This is, for some of you, there's going to be a relationship that is at the forefront here at the start of this Fool leap that you're making, this leap that you're making like the Fool. For some of you, it's getting into a relationship after feeling like you didn't want to be in one, or you've maybe met somebody and it's like, wow, you didn't really expect it, and now here it is. Knight of Cups is someone charging forward, offering their cup out to you. This could also just mean the arrival of a creative journey, a creative project, something in your life that makes you happy. It doesn't always have to be relationships. Not everyone's going to be having that on their mind in tarot readings. Some of you definitely are, but it looks very good like this. It looks stable. Whatever situation this Knight of Cups is representing for you, whether it's a relationship or the other one I feel like is a career opportunity or some sort of project opportunity, it looks stable. So I'll get into why I feel that way. Now, in the past, you have the 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the Hierophant. 3 of Wands, this is somebody who's looking out to the future and saying, where do I go from here? What is next? Where can I best use my talents and my gifts, and what should I do from here? They're either watching the ship sail away or seeing it come in. And so for this person, they've had some sort of small win. And as I like to say, small wins build up to big wins over time in the tarot and in life, really. And so for you, it's like in the past, there's been some sort of achievement. You also here have the 3 of Cups. This is someone sitting in disappointment. The thing is, I feel like you're learning from the disappointing cups of your past, okay? You could choose to focus on these disappointments here that are laying in the grass, that are empty, that are spilled. However, I feel like what you're really doing is focusing on the cups that are to come, the cups that are overflowing and that are positive and happy. And so if you see, well, the thing is, this is in the past. So I feel like I don't feel like anybody right now is disappointed with these amazing 6 cards here in the future. I feel like there was a disappointment of the past, and this was either in relationships, and you were like, well, now at least I get to see the shore ahead of me. I get to see where to go from here. And for others of you, this was in an organization or a career that disappointed you. The Hierophant is large structures, organizations, religion, the place that you work, even mentors. There are a lot of different meanings. It's Pope energy too. There are a lot of different meanings of the Hierophant. And it's also conforming to something. But some of you were like, no, I'm disappointed. I'm not conforming. Like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing what you want me to do just because. And so for some of you, there was a realization, I would say, in the past that you needed to move beyond. And you're now doing this with the Fool. You have your back towards these 3 cards. In the current situation, you have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the reason why I say that this Knight of Pentacles is stable, whether it's the work enterprise opportunity or the relationship opportunity, is because you have the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles above and below. That's stable energy, okay? This Nine of Pentacles is someone who is now sustaining themselves with fruit that they have grown. This indicates financial independence. This indicates your pentacles arriving, your harvest being here. And it's really a card of abundance. It's one of my favorite abundance cards because there's nothing better than building something, having something that you've built that's providing for you. And that's what this Nine of Pentacles is all about. And so for some of you, you're attaining financial independence as you leap forward, or you're attaining just some level of independence. For others of you, it doesn't matter what gender you're interested in or what gender you are. You have this King of Pentacles here, meaning that this person is reliable. This person is dependable. And in relationships, this person is what I'm trying to say. This Knight of Cups in relationships is somebody who is not going to leave you hanging, not going to leave you high and dry here. This is somebody that you can count on. And it doesn't, again, it's just masculine and feminine energies. So either way, there's something really nice coming in, and it's like almost like you deserve it. It's almost like some sort of reward here for taking this journey that you've embarked on with the Fool. And here it is. Here it's arriving with the Knight of Cups in the middle. This middle card is the most important card because it bleeds into the rest. Now, in the future of the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, and the Judgment, remember how I said you have this Fool here on the bottom, indicating the start of the tarot. And then you have the Judgment card, which is the second to last card in the Major Arcana, meaning some of you are about to complete this cycle. You're close. This is a judgment. This is a ruling coming down. This is the card of karma, okay? This says that you have something that you are receiving based on previous actions. You have the Six of Swords with this as well. I think this is prominent. This is important because the Six of Swords indicates this transition that you've gone through, this rite of passage, this leap that you've taken with the Fool here. And it indicates that you're meeting new people, you're going new places, and they're going to be much more aligned with you energetically, and it's probably a good situation that you're sailing towards. Judgment's a new start, okay? It's a new start after having reaped some sort of karma. And it's you're very close to completing a cycle when you get the Fool and the Judgment. And then you also here have the High Priestess, which is intuition, the divine feminine, hidden knowledge coming to the surface. Could also be a way shower, somebody who will help you see something in a new way. But let's see what else we have here. Let's start to clarify the situation even more. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell below this video, and if you click that bell, you will never miss an update from me. Lastly, Scorpio, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope things are going well for you. So we have the Brigid card, Inner Strength. Move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. That's definitely coming in with the High Priestess and the Fool. Like, you've taken a leap, and even when people maybe questioned you for doing this, you've done it anyway. Yeah, you have Dwa, Cool, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. You're taking one step here, and it's a big step. And then you have Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there are people who talk about doing things, and there are people who actually do it. And you're actually doing it, like you're taking that bold leap forward. Let's see what else we have here. We're going to pull some additional cards within the next few weeks. Wow. Okay. So this event could be happening soon with that Knight of Cups. Take action. And wow, another card of taking action. We have call to action. We have take action within the next few weeks. Something coming in here big. Can we get one more card here to clarify? Okay, two more. No and opportunity. This is a really nice card. This is a card of rejection. So for some of you, perhaps you had to say no to somebody. I don't feel like someone's saying no to you, okay? I feel like you're saying no to someone else, or you're saying no to an opportunity in pursuit of either a new opportunity, a better opportunity, or someone else. So let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have here. Pull some additional cards to clarify. All right, I think we'll do one more shuffle here and see what comes forward. Okay, you have the Two of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Swords. So that's interesting. Yeah, remember I said this in the past, you had this disappointment, and I remember I said for some of you it was business or where you worked, and for others of you it was a person, and that's that Two of Cups. If it's a person, that's that Two of Cups showing up. For some of you, it gave you it exposed what you really want and what you don't want, okay? And ultimately, there are better opportunities and people arriving here. Four of Swords, Hierophant, you've acquired some time. You've given yourself some time to heal and to rest from whatever happened with the organization or the Hierophant or the place that you work, something like that going on here. You also have the Eight of Wands and the Five of Cups, which I really like to see. You didn't spend too much time wallowing. You didn't spend too much time in disappointment. Eight of Wands is an excellent card. It's a quick moving event that brings about good news. It's also communication, socializing, long distance travel. Some of you have moved as a part of this leap of faith with the Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, Judgment, and the Fool. You've actually gone somewhere, and it's like a new environment for some of you. You have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So that's interesting. Some of you are rejecting a person, or you're rejecting an opportunity in pursuit of something new. Like I said here, opportunity, no, take action. There's something better coming in within the next few weeks here. And this Two of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles, this change, this sometimes it's not the first opportunity that shows up, but rather it's the subsequent opportunities. And I feel like that is what I'm getting. Like, I feel like you're recognizing that you don't have to say yes to everything, is what I'm trying to say. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles is a really positive combination, because Two of Pentacles is a financial change, and if it's paired with a good one, a good card, in this case it is a Nine of Pentacles, it's a positive financial change. So some of you definitely having something coming in. Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords, some of you either saying, you know what, I'm going to stay single. I'm on this path. I'm on this journey here, and I enjoy staying single because that's what the Queen of Swords is. But for others of you, it's just, that's where I feel like some of you are rejecting. It's kind of different than what I was picking up initially, but I do feel like potentially some of you are doing that. You just may, like, this person is coming in as stable, but you just may need some more time with the Page of Swords. So let's see what else comes through here. Okay, Eight of Swords, High Priestess, and the Ten of Wands. This is incredible because I've used multiple decks, and a bunch of people have been getting, you have the High Priestess twice, and a bunch of people have been getting that. And so I feel like some of you are, so this High Priestess, they're sitting at the entrance of a spiritual temple. And you can see that they also have a scroll. And an anagram for either the Torah or the tarot. And some of you are acquiring a different level of spirituality. You're transitioning into a new spiritual part of yourself. Like where you're going at the end of this journey is towards something more spiritual. And on top of that, you have this Eight of Swords as well, which is fears getting in the way. I feel like you're removing the blindfold and you're moving towards better situations. You're facing your fear here and moving ahead. The Ten of Wands and the Judgment card. Ten of Wands, in this reading, it's really fitting because the Ten of Wands is somebody who is sort of fighting an uphill battle. They're carrying those wands, but each wand represents an experience or knowledge that they've learned along the way. And so it says that you have already crossed the finish line, but in doing that, you've gained a lot of knowledge. And so you can take that with you to keep learning and building. And yeah, so some of you with the Judgment card and the Ten of Wands, I feel like it's like karmic experience or spiritual experiences. That's what it is. Spiritual experiences are coming in for you. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's see what else is coming in. You're sailing towards a spiritual experience. Yeah, community, toil and labor, bad health, coffin, occupation, privileged lady. You're gonna let the dogs bark, okay? If somebody's trying to gossip about you, which is what I'm picking up with that privileged lady, which in their shadow can be a gossiper, according to the author of this deck, and you're not going to, you have too much experience to really engage in that. You're done working so hard for your occupation. Instead, you're doing what makes your soul soar. You're doing what lights your soul on fire here. And there's clearly an ending with either that Hierophant, which is this community card, that organization, or a relationship. Bad health. Okay, so you're moving to a new location. The bad health is the place that you're currently living or something like that. I don't feel like it's health. I feel like it's the place that you're living and you're moving to somewhere better. So love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you in the next one.